Hey guys, today we're going to taste test Alinea's $50 6-course dinner. Let's unpack what we have. We have instructions on preparing the food. I think this is dessert, a mysterious yellow powder. This is the pea soup, a few more boxes. Okay, so for the first course we have a Bliss Charro. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Here's the box. Remove lids from the individual solo cups in the row kit. So we have a couple small things. I don't know what any of these are. Gently stir the coconut pudding with a small spoon. Pretty sure this white thing is the coconut pudding. Yep. Take a dollop of the carrot pudding and set on one side of the bowl. This one? Oh god, I have no idea what this is supposed to turn out to be. Actually, I'm gonna use a plate for this. Take a dollop of the carrot pudding and set on one side of the bowl. Okay. Okay, carrots on the plate. Next, add the passion fruit gel to the bowl next to it. This is the passion fruit gel next to the carrots. Next, take a dollop of coconut pudding and set on another side of the bowl. Oh god, I got some of the carrot in there. I maybe should have used a clean spoon for this. I'm just gonna take all of it. Oh god, there's so much carrot in here already. Dampen a spoon with cold water, spoon out the charro, and place on top. Done? I'm guessing this is the row. Place on top? On top of what? On top of the coconut? Okay. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Jesus. It's not the worst, but maybe I can fix this later. Once everything's on the plate. I just realized that these boxes were blocking my plate the whole time, but I'll throw some B-roll on top of here so you guys can see. And the finished product. Let's go ahead and do the taste test. Guess I'll just take a bit of the coconut. Oh god, I can't even pick it up right. Wow, that's good. Wow, I would not have thought of this combo, but the turmeric and the coconut go really well together. What am I supposed to do with the carrot and the, what is this? Passion fruit? Just take a little bit of that. Yeah, that's carrot. Passion fruit. I feel like the turmeric really ties this whole thing together. Look at me trying to pretend I know what I'm talking about. I've always wondered, do you eat the garnish? What kind of garnish is this? Chervil. Hey Siri, do you eat chervil garnish?
I don't eat or drink, but I always have an appetite for good conversation.
Dish number 1 done. Bliss Charro. I would give that a solid 9 out of 10. All those flavors work really well together even though they seem kind of random at first. Alright, on to the next dish. Dish number 2. We have a chilled English pea soup, chamomile, chamomile, compressed melon, yogurt, and ham. Where's the soup? In a medium-sized cereal bowl, arrange the pea shoot, yogurt custard, diced ham, and melon around the bowl like numbers on a clock. What is this? This is not for this meal, is it? What is this? It's not labeled. Arrange the pea shoot. I wish I had a more shallow bowl, but whatever. Now I'm gonna take the peas, the ham, and the melon and put those in there too. I don't know what this... Is this custard? What is this block of tofu? Is this... let's just put that in the middle. Let's take some peas. This is gonna take a minute. You know, I've seen videos of chefs arranging really delicate looking plates with like tiny tweezers. It's harder than it looks. I wish I could just dump this all in there. This probably would have looked the same if I just dumped it in there though. I don't think I'm doing a good job. Alinea, I'm so sorry. All the dry ingredients are in the bowl now. I wish I had an overhead B-roll camera to show you guys, but this will have to do. Slowly pour the soup in the center of the bowl. Okay, the soup kind of covered up all the ingredients, so this doesn't look that good. The cap's backwards now, so you know we mean business. Alright, taste test. The chilled pea soup. Tastes like pea soup. After a few bites, this is actually pretty good. That bite of custard, or whatever that was a nice taste of acidity. We've got a little wine in the mix now. That's fine. Anyways, the reason I got this meal is to celebrate me getting into med school last week, so I'm treating myself a little bit. I'm sure a ton of effort went into this recipe to make sure it's like ready to eat at home and still have the right consistency and taste and stuff. I'm probably just not able to appreciate it to its fullest. It is good though, and now I can say I've had dinner from Alinea. This is a lot of food. I think this is meant for two, but since I live alone and we're in quarantine, I'm just gonna eat all of it. I've only had 2 of the cold dishes so far, and I'm already getting kind of full, so we're gonna keep going though. On to the next item. Poached prawns, Thai curry, cucumber, mango, and Thai aroma. So there are a lot more steps. I'm a little worried since I've already been struggling with the first 2 cold dishes that required no preparation at all. Remove the lid from the Thai aroma salt container. Or actually, is this the Thai aroma salt? This yellow powder? It's not labeled, but... No, that's it. So bake for 10 minutes before the next step. Gonna set a timer for 10 minutes and then we'll be right back. Hey, I think I see my friend walking down the street. Aromatics are done baking. Let's see what's next. Remove the lid from the prawn container. Remove the herb garnish for plating. We'll take out the garnish for later. So now the prawns are going in the oven. Next, use the lemongrass to break up and mix the salt. Pour the aromatic salt into a medium bowl and place near the location where you will be eating the prawn course. This mixture of citrus and coconut oils, cardamom, coriander, lemongrass, garlic, and chilies will perfume the air while you eat the Thai curry. Wow, okay. And then pour the prawn curry into a medium bowl. The same medium bowl? No, this... I don't think you eat this. I think this is just for aesthetic. Okay, prawns are out of the oven. Now that the salt's broken up, I think I'm just gonna leave this in the container. I'm too lazy to get another bowl to put this in, so this is there for aroma. I wonder how I can make this look nice. It's kind of just, well, it's not the worst. Poached prawns taste test. So we have the bowl here, aromatics here. Let's give it a try. Wow, this curry is great. There's a hint of spiciness, a hint of nuttiness. What are prawns? Aren't they just big shrimp? Do you guys eat the tails of prawns? wish I had a second camera so I could give you guys some mukbang ASMR. Got some mango. You guys are gonna watch me get more and more red as we finish this dinner. Let's take a bite of the cucumber. Even though this is to go, all the ingredients are really great quality. Like, none of the taste was compromised by having this to go. Let's put this off to the side. I don't want to get too full. Next, we have root beer of beef short ribs, fennel, anise, and parsnip. So this one seems pretty easy, not a ton of steps. We take the short ribs, add 1 tablespoon of water, remove parsley, reserve and garnish during plating. Okay, so we're gonna take this out, put that over there, bake for 15 minutes. The short ribs are almost done, so let's look at the next few steps. We have vanilla scented 50-50 Robuchon style mashed potatoes. And wild mushrooms and asparagus with lapsang souchong tea emulsion and pickled allium. We're gonna put both of them in a pot over medium heat and stir until hot. There's no way I can mess that up. So we have the asparagus and the mashed potatoes, and short ribs are out of the oven. This smells really good. Here are the mashed potatoes and asparagus. That only took maybe a minute or two to heat. Now we can plate everything. Take this out. Wow, that looks good. Oh my god. Clean up the plate a little bit here, as if any of this has looked presentable. It's ready! Short ribs, mashed potatoes, and asparagus taste test. Wow, that's really good. Let's get a bit of the asparagus. Let's do some mashed potatoes. I feel like I've been talking a lot about the process of how I prepared this meal, or prepared what they gave me. And of course, this is takeout. It's not going to be as good as the real thing with the Alinea experience and everything, but does this feel like a 3 Michelin star meal? I don't know. I have no idea. God, I'm the worst food reviewer. Come to think of it, I think I rated the first dish out of 10 and then totally forgot to rate the other dishes. So let's go back. The chilled English pea soup, I would say that's a solid 7 out of 10. It's great. The poached prawns, now that curry was really good. I would say that's an 8 out of 10. The short ribs, the mashed potatoes, the asparagus all together, this is a really great meal, so I would say this is a 9 out of 10. I'm holding out on giving any of these dishes a 10 out of 10 because I feel like even though these are really good and I'm really enjoying this dinner, it still can't match what you would get going to the actual restaurant. But still, this is probably as good as it gets for a takeout dinner. For our last step, 64% chocolate, blueberries, vanilla, hazelnut, and strawberry. And again, please note that these kits are designed to serve 2 people, which is why I'm so full and I couldn't even finish the rest of the food. I've seen a couple friends make this on social media and it looks really artsy and truly Alinea. Unroll the acetate flat on the table. This plastic thing. I'm gonna lay it out on the table. Maybe I should wipe the table first for presentation. Okay, now that our table is nice and clean, we're gonna put the acetate sheet on the table. Remove all the individual lids for all the sauces and garnishes for your tabletop dessert. Gently stir all of the sauces in the containers. Ooh. Put on your favorite song and get your wrists warmed up. Plating the sauces first is the way we do it at the restaurant. Spoon a generous amount, and with the flick of your wrist, throw it down on the table. Oh my god. Repeat many times. Chef tips. It actually requires a good snap of the wrist plus the aid of gravity to get the teardrop shapes and gentle rounded mounds of puddings. Use the tip of your spoon for fine points and the side for swaths. Hold the plating spoon like you would a pencil. Oh my god, this is a lot. I have spoons ready over here. Actually, first, they said you can Google Tabletop Dessert Alinea to get an idea of what it's supposed to look like, so I'm gonna do that first because I really don't want to mess this up. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just throw it down. Oh, okay, it's kind of working. Let's take a bit of this yellow one. Oh my god, that splattered all over. Honestly, this is a little easier than I thought it would be, but I'm really getting it everywhere.
Just like you, just like me.
By the way, it got dark really fast, so I'm sorry if the video has been getting darker and darker. We have all the sauces on the table. Place the other garnishes randomly around the acetate. So we have some nut things, a little cake, I don't know what this is, and blueberries, and scatter them around the board. One here, I guess, and one here. Okay, looks fine. Don't know what this is. Maybe some kind of white chocolate. I guess I'll put one here, put one here. I'm gonna strategically place these around the board. Oh, drops that one. This is actually turning out better than I expected. Guess I'll drizzle a little of the blueberry sauce around here. Now the last thing is this chocolate custard. I'm just gonna take, oh, maybe I shouldn't touch this. Use a spoon. I'm gonna place this in the middle-ish, and then take all the chocolatey pieces. Oh, they're stuck to the spoon. Put some on top of the custard, put some around the board. The last thing they recommend is adding a little ice cream. So I have some Jenny's ice cream gooey butter cake. And I guess I'll just put a little bit around the whole board. And the very last step, place a birthday candle in the chocolate, light it, and make a birthday wish on behalf of Alinea. Thank you for spending our birthday with us. This was their 15th anniversary, and welcoming a little Alinea into your home. Until next time, Chef, A-Chats, and the Alinea team. I don't really know how I'm supposed to eat this. I guess I'll just scrape it off the table. That is good though. Let's take a bit of the chocolate. Wow. Let's get some ice cream, blueberry. Oh my gosh, wow. This is a lot better and more fun than I thought it would be. So this dessert, as far as takeout goes, I'm gonna say this is a 10 out of 10. The taste isn't like revolutionary, it's just like dessert sauces, chocolate, ice cream. But this is as close as you're gonna get to having the Alinea experience in your home. So for that, 10 out of 10. The meal got off to a really interesting start with the Bliss Charro and the Pea Soup. There were really interesting contrasting flavors in those. Next, the poached prawns were a nice touch as we started to get into the middle of the course. The curry with it was really good. And then the short ribs, asparagus, and mashed potatoes were a really great main course. And last, this dessert with blueberry, vanilla, hazelnut, and strawberry was the perfect fun way to finish off this dinner with that Alinea touch. Was it worth it? If you live in Chicago and this deal is still available, I fully recommend this. With tax and fees, this came out to about $65. which is super worth it. If going to Alinea regularly is too expensive, this is a great way to try it out and get a bit of a taste of what Alinea is all about. Maybe when I graduate med school, I'll go to the actual restaurant and then review that too. Thank you for watching. Let me know how I did with all the preparation and stuff. It was honestly a bit of a struggle, but everything still tasted really good. If you tried this, let me know what you thought of it, and see you next time.